Iran, historically known as Persia, is a land of profound depth, spanning from the birth of human civilization to the cutting edge of modern geopolitical tension. Iran is home to one of the world's oldest continuous civilizations. Its historical footprint is marked by massive empires that often served as the bridge between the East and West. Iran is often described as an archaeologist's paradise because its soil preserves layers of human history spanning over 10,000 years. From the world's earliest urban settlements to the grand capitals of the Persian Empire, the country's archaeological record is central to understanding the development of civilization in the Near East. Pre-Achaemenid, from BCE 4000 to 550 BCE, the Elamites established early civilization in southwestern Iran with Susa as a major city, influencing later Persian culture. Following 2000 BCE, Indo-Iranian tribes, Aryans, migrated to the plateau. Achaemenid Empire, 550 to 330 BCE, founded by Cyrus the Great, this empire stretched from the Indus Valley to Europe. It was known for administration, the royal road, and a policy of religious tolerance. Seleucid and Parthian empires, from 312 BCE to 224 CE following Alexander's death, the Seleucids, Hellenistic rule, controlled the region before the Parthians, an Iranian dynasty, re-established native rule in 247 BCE. Sasanian Empire, from 224 to 651 CE succeeding the Parthians, the Sasanians oversaw a golden age of Persian art, architecture, and intense centralization. This period solidified Zoroastrianism as the state religion. The Sasanian Empire collapsed following the 7th century CE Arab Muslim conquest, which introduced Islam to Persia, marking the end of the ancient era. Zoroastrianism, the dominant religion for over a millennium, focusing on Ahura Mazda, the supreme deity, and the duality of good and evil. Known for grand palaces, Persepolis, intricate metalwork, and fire temples. Islamic conquest and the Safavid turn. In the 7th century, the Arab conquest brought Islam to the Iranian plateau. However, Iran did not become Arabiized. Instead, it maintained its distinct Persian language and culture. The Safavid dynasty, 1501 to 1736, this was a pivotal turning point. The Safavids established Twelver Shia Islam as the official state religion, creating a unique identity that distinguished Iran from its Sunni neighbors, the Ottomans. The Qajar dynasty, 1789 to 1925, this era saw Iran struggle against the Great Game, the colonial competition between the British and Russian empires, leading to significant territorial losses and economic concessions. Iran's political identity began with the Achaemenid Empire, 550 to 330 BCE, founded by Cyrus the Great. It was the first global superpower, characterized by a centralized administration and a relatively tolerant governance style. Following the conquests of Alexander the Great and the subsequent Parthian and Sassanid periods, Iran established a sophisticated bureaucratic system that would later influence the Islamic world. Petroleum in Iran began with a 1901 concession to William Knox D'Arcy, leading to the first major Middle Eastern oil discovery in 1908 and the formation of the Anglo-Persian Oil Company, later BP. The industry was nationalized in 1951. In 1901, Mozaffar al-Din Shah granted a 60-year concession to William Knox D'Arcy to explore for oil in most of Persia. Oil was struck in Masjed Soliman on May 26, 1908. The Anglo-Persian Oil Company was formed in 1909. British control and nationalization, 1914 to 1953, the British government acquired a 51% stake in APOC in 1914. Following tensions over royalty payments, Iran nationalized the industry in 1951 under Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh. Modern era, Iran holds the world's 4th largest proven oil reserves and 2nd largest natural gas reserves. Despite this, the industry has struggled since 1979 to maintain production above 3.5 million barrels per day. Oil has fueled Iran's economic development but also created a rentier state, leading to political volatility and economic vulnerability to international sanctions. Iran's political history is a sweeping epic of empire, foreign intervention, and ideological shifts. It is one of the world's oldest continuous major civilizations, transitioning from ancient monarchies to a modern theocratic republic. Modernization and autocracy in 1925, Reza Shah Pahlavi took power, seeking to rapidly modernize and secularize Iran along Western lines. His son, Mohammad Reza Shah, continued this trend but faced increasing domestic opposition. The 1953 coup, After Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh nationalized the oil industry, a CIA-backed coup reinstated the Shah's absolute power. This event remains a cornerstone of Iranian distrust toward Western intervention. The White Revolution, a series of ambitious reforms in the 1960s aimed at land redistribution and women's rights, but it also alienated the traditional merchant class and the powerful clergy. The 1979 revolution and the Islamic Republic growing discontent over economic inequality, political repression, and Western influence culminated in the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Establishment of theocracy, led by Ayatollah Khomeini, the monarchy was abolished and replaced by a system of Vilayat-e-Faqih. This created a unique political structure where an unelected supreme leader holds ultimate power. The Iran-Iraq War, from 1980 to 1988, this brutal conflict solidified the new revolutionary government's domestic grip and defined its resistance foreign policy. Contemporary Iran since the 1990s, Iranian politics has been a tug-of-war between reformists, who seek greater social freedoms and engagement with the West, and principalists, hardliners, who prioritize revolutionary values and state control. Today, the political landscape is shaped by nuclear tensions, ongoing friction with the international community regarding Iran's nuclear program, social unrest, significant protests, such as the 2022 Woman, Life, Freedom movement, reflecting a growing divide between the youth-led population and the aging clerical establishment.